You notice we were talking before how everybody kisses when you come on TV. Isn't that strange? I think Merv Griffin started that.
Oh, that's great.
I'm not sure. Very good. It has its advantage. Now, the two of you came up here holding hands. Are you an item off screen?
No, I was just scared.
You're scared? Why are you scared?
Oh, well, when everyone applauded, she said, "We won, we won." She's just confused.
Behind door number 2. Let me ask you this, though, because we were talking just before the show. It's a little different doing live television.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. You know you can do it again if you're on tape.
Do you get nervous before you play Marcy? Is that?
Not as nervous as I am now.
What do you two do together to prepare for a role? If you're going to be working together in a scene, do you call each other the night before?
I try and wake Marisa up
I come
before
in the
we go on.
morning
No, we run lines a lot. It's every chance you get, because you usually don't have much time to prepare. You get a script, and if you're
yeah,
working
and
a
you're doing
lot,
it day by day, so you just do it the day you get there. You work
so
on
you
it,
work
not
at it,
the
see what
night
the direction is
before.
going to be like.
Both of you are troubled young people in the show, right?
Yes.
Are your characters straightening out, and can we expect to see them toe the line a little more?
Oh, I hope it not straighten out too much. I've become
We like
incredibly
being bad.
nice.
I like being bad.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting worse too.
Really?
Yeah.
Congratulations. I think isn't that nice? She's getting worse, and she's pleased about it. I think that our audience has some questions, and I think we should take those right now. Eileen?
Tim, well, turn around this way. Isn't that okay? You'll listen, right?
You got it.
Question.
How long does it take to film one episode?
Okay. How long do you work?
To take one episode? Well, you tape a lot of different scenes on different days, so, but we work from like 7 in the morning till about 11 at night.
Yeah, many times it's out of sequence, so it's hard to tell exactly the total time for just one show, but 1 or 2 days at the most.
Well, you have lots of
Totally.
fans in this
Yeah.
corner here who have questions. Come on, I know you're shy, but you'll stand up. You from Worcester?
Yes.
You watch As the World Turns? Mm-hmm. What's your question?
I'd like to know about Diana. Is she going to get Steve?
My sister.
Your sister, yes.
Is she going to get what?
Steve. Is she going to get Steve
Oh,
in marriage or whatever?
we don't get to find out a lot of that stuff even a couple of weeks before it happens. She'll get something. It might not be Steve.
I bet you really know.
No, we don't. We don't, because they give you breakdowns for, say, 10 shows. And what you read is not always what happens, because you always have input from writers and graphics and stuff like that. So it's better off just waiting to see what the script. Until you get your daily script in your hand, you're never sure.
You really know they just want you to keep watching, right?
You know, we had Breck Jameson, who plays Jay Connors on the show the other day, and he was saying, you know, one of the marvelous things about being on a soap opera is you get to spend hours and hours with beautiful women. Now,
That's Brett.
That's so him.
Well, it's like him to say that. But does it happen often that people who are on the soaps get sort of involved off the set? Does that happen?
Not with us. It's not going to. Some people got married that like played husband and wife on the show. I thought that was neat
So
too.
it does happen.
It
doesn't
does
it?
happen.
happens,
It does
yeah.
happen. You get to be close. I mean, you're working in a
That's
small place,
That's the
confined
last
area for a
question
long
about the
time.
two of you. You're not going to admit anything anyway. Eileen?
In fact, Jenny and Marco Dane, do you know that they're married? Real life? You knew that. You know everything, you guys. You probably watch more soaps than I do. You have a question?
Yes. Are you breaking up with Fran and going out with Marcy in the show?
Oh, gosh. No. I love Franny.
Well, in
she's
one of
only
the last
Franny's
shows,
friend.
I saw you and Mars together, and it just seemed that
I'm just confused momentarily, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Do you like being that kind of a guy?
There's a lot of changes my character's gone through. I came on as a very bad, as somebody you liked, but who was going through a very hard time as an adolescent. Jay is a lot like Kirk was when he first came on the show. Very troubled, gets into trouble a lot. Now being with Franny, it's cleaned me up a lot.
Oh, you've got a question. There's a gentleman over here. Come on, Richie, you can follow me. Wait a minute. All the way up here? Oh, I thought it was you. You know what? It's like at an auction. You never raise your hand unless you're going to bet or buy. Okay, wait a minute. Who? You? Stand up for a second, would you? Okay. What's your question?
I just wanted to ask them if they're older than the characters they play on the soap.
Are you older than the characters you play? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I play 17 on the show, and I'm 19.
She's all of 19.
Oh,
yeah.
my
Yeah,
goodness.
she looks
Over the
back on the
hill.
role with the wisdom of years.
Oh, all
She's
right.
so wise.
You have a question?
Yeah.
Chris, how old are you?
I'm 25. I play older.
How did you get involved with As the World Turns?
I was in New York by that time. Been in New York about 8 months, and I had an agent, and they send breakdowns for characters. There's a set way of going about it, and your agent submit your name, and then you get called into audition. And Vivian Taylor, who's out there somewhere, the assistant casting director, I saw her, and Betty Ray, the head casting director, and you read a scene just like we're doing in the back there, and that's how you do it. And you get called back later on, and you find out. You go through a screen test or reading, whole process.
One more question.
There's a man here who has a question. You raised
Yeah.
your hand, right? You meant it.
I just wanted to ask them, since it's such a wonderful show, is it also nationwide among other countries as well as the United States?
That's a very good question. Are you in other countries?
A trip to Europe, could I see a movie there, or if I was to go to France?
It's not.
It's not international. I know it shows in, say, the Bahamas
Rico.
and Bermuda, Puerto Rico, stuff like that, not on the same time sequence as we are. But as far as I know, it doesn't extend very much farther than that.
Boy, but that's a great idea.
It
to
really
take
is.
It wouldn't. Yeah,
I'll
Dynasty
bet
did
if
that.
the networks think it'll work, they'll do it in no time.